it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. I say you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, I pissed so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ride it. We break you down like a pound. I got it. Don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted. Flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black. Yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah. That's what's up.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Love. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down, it's Love. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge. It'll be Love to try and get the first. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape.
escape, and that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Love, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll get nothing out of that one. They call it no gain there on the first down play. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is, how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Switch.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, Golden Tate. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Hey, lock it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch tight end. 3 down. Watch 80. Hey, exit. Check your hot read. Slam. Hard. Go.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And an alley to run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Leo. Hey, Delta. Fair. He's checking crap. Out. Hit it.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Shepard. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. A lot of people thinking that this could be a good year for Sterling Shepard to step out of the shadows of Odell Beckham Jr. But a season ago, pretty good for Sterling Shepard. 66 receptions, 872 yards, and now hoping for a 1,000-yard campaign in 2019. Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Go. 51, Mike, 51. Come on, D. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey.
Jones going to throw again. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Jim. Check safety. Look. Squeeze. Get it.
To throw on 3rd down. Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Check hot. 25.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Operating from the gun. Jones.
He's finna try to Barkley me to death. Come on, we got to get to that ball.
Brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Look at me.
Jones now operating from the gun. Out to the right here to Shepard. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Yeah. Say, go.
Here's Grant. Well, first down there on a pickup at 25.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Second down and goal. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. On second down, Love. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He's going to fire one deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn, why I throw that shit with him.
By Michael Thomas.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football, and at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
He's coming. We got to jump up. Hey, let go. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it. Ready?
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Who the fuck? Oh, my God.
Giants. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well,
And now the rookie's free. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead.
Get the fuck out of here. They got this nigga catching every fucking thing.
Going to halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Motherfucker.
The clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Squeeze. Hey, Sam off. Hey, box drop. Get it.
Here's Jones on first down, eluding the pressure right.
That bullshit.
Throw incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Gone. Hey, lock it. Hey. Hey, Haywood. Fight.
Jones throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. Third down here.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Hard.
On third down,
Come here, nigga.
Jones. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
We're going to get you, Hopkins. We're going to get you. I tried to get in position. That was some good defense.
Still 2 more quarters to go.
I promise we're going to get you involved, my guy.
You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Second half ready to get rolling.
Got to play some defense. That's what we need to do.
To receive this kick. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
We can play some defense. We can win a game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as
Come here, nigga.
like to call them.
No.
You've done.
We're not on what Saquon Barkley is on. I guarantee you that
see
one.
what you've done. They're going to make their
Won't be no Saquon show tonight.
You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace.
He's been catching some balls, though.
Separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Oh, that's my pick. Oh, why did I keep going for Saquon? I should have stayed right there.
From both of these teams that we've seen in this
Come
game.
on.
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're
I tried to go out to Saquon. I know he's going to throw it to the flat.
Actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
You can shift him around all you want.
Chess, and I know
But that nigga ain't getting a yard on the ground.
Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Look at me. Go.
All that down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones.
Come here, nigga.
Nowhere to
Let's
escape,
go.
and he goes down. Jonathan Bostic.
We lost our deep tackle, but nigga, we straight.
12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Look at this dumb motherfucker. That's my. I ain't even want the ball by his slow ass. Stupid motherfucker. He did. It cost me my motherfucking possession.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Oh!
Try and get things kick-started.
They let that nigga get enough time to wrap around.
They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's got some space here. And he is finally all the way down at the 30.
They let him touch it.
A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. So the big play has
he gonna get a heavy dose of this nigga. You want to play on that linebacker? Oh, you want to... Oh.
Here's Love.
Oh, I tried to wrap back around.
To the 27. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Okay, just like that.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
43. What the hell?
Teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout.
We're going to play smart. We're going to play smart. We ain't going to play dumb.
As they burn one here in
we ain't
this
going to play
quarter.
dumb, man.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Giants will get it now at the 20.
We should have kept the ball on the ground.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense,
yeah, we missing them top,
and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. It's Barkley.
No,
and this
nigga.
has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
18 Gator. Hey, Alpha. Ready?
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Quick dance. Come. Watch the eye.
Let's go. Hit it.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw.
Nigga, we on that shit. That little dump off shit to Barkley? No. It's not going to happen no more. I guarantee you that. That shit is dead.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
you can't run with him, so you want to pass with him. I understand your pain.
Way too tight.
But goddamn it ain't going to happen no more.
Fielded at the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Alert. 3 down. Switch.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. Room here to run. 31 yards there and a 1st down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
He's coming. Double up.
On the carry, it's Love. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Check, 47. Push him back. Check, set up.
They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bryce Love, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins.
Man, this nigga gonna battle, though. We're gonna battle all season.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, shit. That nigga damn near escaped.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
That motherfucker damn near escaped, Jack. We got to be more careful. Apke, how the hell you fall all the way over there anyway, you stupid fuck?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives.
He gonna run a counter?
Ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke.
Oh, fuck.
7 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Come here, you motherfucker. This motherfucker won't get tackled.
Take this one up close
you
to about
big
the 45.
motherfucker.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He trying to work
Seems
his big
pretty
ass.
obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best.
Come here.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for
Let me holler at you.
Montez Sweat coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Let me holler at you for a moment.
Hey, Charlie. Watch the shit. Hey, lock it.
Sandusa, Charlie, Lockett, all that bullshit.
On 3rd down.
Uh-oh.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
There we go, Skins. Play some damn defense, fellas.
It's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there.
I just want y'all to play some
on the
defense.
sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Defensively,
we just got to take our time, man, and not turn this ball over.
Okay.
We'll be just fine.
It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
what the hell he doing in the game? Oh, fuck.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Get your goofy ass out of here. What the fuck is you doing in the damn goddamn game anyway?
Takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give running right is Love.
Uh-oh. Get your big ass out of my way, you
35,
stupid
he'll
fuck.
Be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
God
a good
damn
gain
it.
again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Washington.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Love. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points. Right?
Oh, hit a nickel?
And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a first down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the left side here with Love. And he's got room. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Fuck, I still kicked it too far.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Man, they better not let that nigga through there.
38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Biggest game of Barkley's rookie year on the ground came against these Redskins. Week 14 a season ago, 14 carries, 170 yards. A first down carry for Barkley, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Throwing Jones.
Oh!
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Here we go. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. You're out. Hey, exit.
Watch safety creep, watch safety
Go.
creep. Safety's creeping.
On the ball. Go.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down.
Ah!
And he comes back with one complete. And now look at this.
Come here,
Big
motherfucker.
gain, but a fumble. And the
Bring your ass here.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, I accept that too.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They'll try the left side. Love. Past the 20. Touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
Bryce Love, 48 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Redskins. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say,
he can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there.
Game time, fellas.
The sack by Matt Ioannidis. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Redskins, they're into the win column for the third time this year as they get the victory here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.